I'm Jonathan with the Yukon Project, and we're going to do a deep dive on title loans. What is a title loan? A title loan is a type of secured short-term personal loan that allows you to borrow using your vehicle as collateral. A title loan is different from an auto loan that is used to purchase a vehicle, though. You can obtain a title loan only if your automobile is paid for. You put up the title to your car as collateral. That's why it's called a title loan. The lender can repossess your car if you do not repay the loan. What do you need in order to get a title loan? Getting a title loan can be pretty simple. Because the loan is secured by the value of your car, getting approved isn't as hard as it might be for, say, an unsecured loan. When you apply for a title loan, you basically need to prove a few things. You need to prove who you are, your identity, and so you need a valid ID. That you have a clear title to the car, meaning you don't owe any money on the car. You have to prove that you have income that will allow you to repay the loan. And finally, you have to prove you have insurance on the automobile. How much can you borrow with the title loan? Title loans are secured by the value of your car. That means that a lender would repossess your car in the event that you don't pay. For that reason, lenders won't let you borrow more than the value of your car. And in fact, the title companies will assess the value of your car and then offer to lend you only between 25 and 50% of the current value of your automobile. When will I get the details of the terms of my title loan? When a title lender decides to offer you a loan, they will give you a document with the terms and the conditions. This document will contain details of the loan, like the loan amount, the payment, the length of the loan, and any fees that might be charged. This is where you will learn about the finance charge or the interest rate. The title loan will either have a finance charge or an interest rate, but not both. So this document will have all the details, but just because they gave it to you doesn't mean you have to take the loan. This is your chance to look over the loan and decide whether you want to take the loan. If you don't, you can walk away without any obligation. What happens if I default on a title loan? Paying attention to the size of the loan payment is important. If you have a tough time making the payment and end up defaulting on the loan, the lender will repossess your car. They will sell the car at auction to cover the loan. In some states, they are allowed to sell it for more than the balance of the loan and keep the extra. Studies have shown that 1 in every 5 loans results in the borrower's car being repossessed. So this is a very real possibility. How much do title loans cost? Title loan companies have different ways of charging for their loans, so it's essential you pay close attention to the details before you sign. Almost all title loans carry high fees, and so should be taken with caution. Part of the confusion is that some title loan companies charge an interest rate and others a finance charge. So let's start with the finance charge. What is a finance charge on a title loan? The finance charge is a flat fee as a percentage of the amount borrowed. But just because it's a percentage doesn't mean it's an interest rate. It's actually a flat fee for the period of the loan. For instance, if the monthly finance fee is 25%, that means for every $100 that are held for a month would come with a $25 charge. Borrowing $1,000 would mean paying back $1,250 in a month. A 25% monthly finance charge equates to an APR of 300%. So it's important to pay off the loan as quickly as you can and to avoid rolling over the loan to a second, third, or fourth month if you can avoid it. What is the APR of a title loan? Some title lenders charge interest on the loan instead of a finance charge. The interest is calculated on the outstanding balance on a daily basis. In the loan's terms and conditions, that interest will be stated as an annual percentage rate, or APR, even if the loan is meant to last only a few weeks or months. It is really uncommon for a title loan to have an APR of under 36%, and in fact, they can be significantly higher than that. So it's important not to hold a title loan for very long. What fees do title loan companies charge? When taking out a title loan, you will want to keep an eye out for the following types of fees and charges that the title loan company might charge. A monthly finance charge, an interest rate, also stated as an APR, document processing fee, loan origination fee, prepayment penalty, roadside service plan, and full coverage auto insurance. Not all title loan companies will require all of these things, but when you are shopping for a title loan, keep an eye out for whether any of these things will increase the cost of borrowing. Extra costs might be hidden in some of these fees. How do I know if a title loan company is legit? Unfortunately, there are some disreputable title loan companies out there. Some of them actually want you to default on your loan so they can repossess your car and sell it for a profit. Some of them try to get you to sign paperwork that you haven't even read. There have even been reports of some title loan companies that change loan agreements after they have been signed. One of the things you can do is avoid companies that have not been around very long, or have no online reviews, or resist giving you a paper copy of your loan agreement. And if a sales representative's explanation for the loan doesn't match the terms and conditions, don't work with them. Remember, the loan is what it says on the paper, not what the representative says. What are the disadvantages to a car title loan? There are a few disadvantages to taking out a title loan, which might cause you to decide to look at other options when you are looking to borrow money. It is an expensive form of credit. It can be difficult to pay off. Some companies can be aggressive about collecting payment, and if you have trouble paying it off, you could lose your automobile. Are title loans a bad idea? In one major state, a nonprofit organization found that most title loans required full payment in a lump sum rather than in installments. More than 90% of those single payment loans resulted in repeating the loan or rolling it over. More than 60% needed to roll over the loan more than 4 times. Title loans look expensive at the beginning and could end up being 5 times more expensive than that by the time you're done with it. Even after making all of those finance payments, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau found that 1 in every 5 title loans resulted in the borrower's automobile being repossessed. The odds are very good that you will pay much more than you expect for a title loan, and you may still lose your automobile. What are some alternatives to title loans? People don't take title loans because it sounds like fun. They take them because they're in a financial jam and have few options. So what other options could you consider if you find yourself in a similar situation? You could consider an unsecured personal loan. There are lenders who serve people who have damaged credit, so there is a good chance you could find a lender who would approve you. It wouldn't put your car at risk, and an installment loan gives you more time to pay the debt off. If you are looking to borrow, check out the Yukon Project. You can shop around and find out if you will be approved by a lot of different lenders at once, so you can find the best deal for you. I'll put a link in the description below. Another option is to free up money in your budget by getting on a payment plan for another bill. An uncomfortable conversation with your utilities could give your finances a little bit more breathing room to tackle the challenge that's come up right now. Now, not everyone has this next option, but consider borrowing from family and friends. This will always be cheaper, but let's be honest, it can also be a lot harder. If you do go this route, put it in writing and set up a plan up front for how you will pay it off. If you have any personal experience with title loans, consider leaving a comment below so others can benefit from your experience. If you want to find more information about title loans or any other personal finance topic, head over to the Yukon Project, where you can find a lot of great information that can help you navigate the financial wilderness. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching.